My God. Did you hear about the...
No, but did you see that?
I'm not saying anything about the...
Oh, yo, let's just call it what it is. Fuckery.
Oh, my God.
He said it!
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see.
No, but did you see that?
I'm playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, fuckers, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness.
Oh, yo, let's just call it what it is. Fuckery.
I just wanna be greatness. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic.
No, but did you see that?
I'm not saying anything about the...
Oh, yo, let's just call it what it is. Fuckery. It doesn't count if it's in an intro, right? I didn't actually, well, I said it, but I didn't actually re-say it, right? So,
well, I'm sure they'll give you a pass.
Will you? Because I know the clock start, this is the show, like the clock starts on this show, whether I can say it or not. Like I'm trying not to say it. But hello, everyone, in case you don't know what we're talking about. Like YouTube asked me to stop saying it. We're going to see if I can. Odds are I can't.
Hang on. Let me just start the timer. Where's the bets?
Where's the bet? I don't know. I don't think there's anybody in that chat that thinks I can't, like that I would be able to stop, especially if they talk to me in the Discord or privately or whatever. They know it's like every other damn word that comes out of my mouth. It's like the word the. It's like a preposition. I use it like a damn preposition. Like it's just the way it is. It's
I mean,
just
to be
it's
fair,
just
it
the way
is one of the
is.
most versatile words that is out there.
It is. It can mean so much, but it usually is an exclamation point for shenanigans that's been going on in the socials. And this is the show where we get to make fun of everything that happens, like everywhere. I like this one
Exactly.
because it's not political, it's not murder, it's not legal, it's not like whatever. It's about all of it. And this week has been. Oh boy, it's been a week. You could probably hear it in my voice. Like, yeah.
Let me
It's
just.
been a week.
There we go.
Yes,
Now let's get started.
Yes, well, you know what? Mine is a little stronger than whatever came in that can, because you can hear. That is my first 2 fingers of cognac, people. There you go.
Oof.
Hell.
I am jealous.
Well, you should be. It's very good cognac. Like only if you're gonna bother. That's what I say. All right. So
that is fair.
It is fair. It is fair. So everyone, welcome MC Ricker, who is joining me tonight. Like I was willing to do this by myself, but they decided I needed somebody to keep.
I couldn't let you do this by yourself.
Yeah, apparently.
Flying solo is just not something I could see you doing.
Oh, I fly solo pretty well. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, when it comes down to it, I am my best company. Period. Oh, but anyway, I am glad you joined me, though. Don't let me dissuade you from wanting to join me. But I do enjoy the company, actually, no problem. But I'm definitely capable. But on that note, what do you want to talk about first? Didn't you bring me something about some stupid robot? And when I say I love robots. Everybody knows that a lot of my AI fantasies involve robots and Charlie Brooker and
robots are possibly one of the coolest things to exist. And some of them that are out there are beyond amazing. But the one that came out recently, I'm not saying gives off a little bit of an energy that just makes you wonder, but should we show them and let them decide what kind of energy it's given off?
Yes, Charlie Welch, sex bots are cool, but let me just tell you, Elon Musk is not about the sex or the bot. And I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it with this video. What do you say? I'm gonna bring that up first. And the hell with YouTube. We're just gonna have to talk during it. I'm going to not. It won't have sound because that's not the important part of this video. Okay. It really isn't, people. But this is Elon Musk's Optimus, which he actually, where was it? Over with what are those guys' names? The really good robot guys' names are Boston Dynamics. Okay. Anybody that knows anything about this robot stuff has been following, like the Boston Dynamics robots, aren't they like the very really smooth movements, high wire, back flipping, matrix dancing?
They are scary,
robots, right? Yeah. And they are just the movements. It's just like all that, right? It's what you would expect in 2022, from a company with some money. Well, Elon Musk apparently has money and, people behind him and all that else. But let me bring it to the people to see if they're as disappointed as I am with this. All right. I kid you not. This is his version of high tech. Oh, look at that. It can move its hands. Look at that, right? Oh my God. Wait.
Look at that.
Is it walking on glass? Is it walking on glass? Okay. Well, it takes commands. It could barely stand. You know what? I thought perhaps Elon was modeling after himself, but crikey, he's only 51 years old. That guy's walking like a 95-year-old grandfather.
Yeah, with a little bit of a tendency for the younger audience.
Look at he's cheering for himself, and he could barely stand. That's not cheerable, dude. I don't know. Forgive me, but I was disappointed, and rightly so. Because let me show you in comparison. I kid you not. There's another. All right, let me take this one down. And let me just show you in comparison. There is actually no. No comparison as far as I'm concerned. Hold on a second.
Nope.
This. All right. I'm not going to play the sound on this one either because, I like my videos to stay up intact. YouTube.
And there isn't much sound in this one anyway, just the sound of them
and
moving.
the sound really doesn't do anything. It's just going to be music. It's going to get us DCMA. It's really not going to do anything. So this one, watch this damn. Now this is AI. This is Boston Dynamics, the company that Elon is working with. But they went by Elon specs with that other old. Look at this. The knees bend. It moves. It's going fast. It's precise. Okay. I mean, it's got
precise
a little.
as a.
Look, it's even got joy in its jump.
It looked happy.
Look, come on. This thing moves, okay? This is smooth. This is when you get your technology to do shit. What the hell was that Elon was showing us? What the hell? Oh, look, oh, dude.
And wait for the best part.
Huh?
Let's not forget.
Let's
wait.
twinsy. But the only thing that creeps me out is if they were on all fours, they remind me of the robot dog from Charlie Brooker's Middlehead. I ain't about it. I ain't about it because that kind of freaked me out a little bit. But yay, the Boston Dynamics, that's how it's done. But what the hell, Elon? What the hell? This is a quote. Go on.
I'm just gonna say it. Elon's robot gave off some real old man predator type vibes with his walk.
Listen, I'm telling you, all that needed was an overcoat, and a white van. And I've got the curved violet. I do. He's walking all shifty and stuff. Come on, Elon. Wait to make us do a double take. But yeah, not really
children.
good. Yes, hey, some candy.
What are you doing over there? Do you want some candy?
Exactly. But anyway, I was not the only one disappointed because it's on the show because Twitter had a fit about this all over him. So did Facebook or Metaverse or whatever the hell fucking Zuckerberg decided to rename himself. We don't know. Whatever he's doing. It's still Zuckerberg. Yeah.
Did you know in the Metaverse you can now have legs? In the Metaverse, you couldn't have legs before. Now you can have legs. Yeah.
What?
That's some groundbreaking technology apparently because VR chat never had legs.
VR
chat the
never had legs. The Metaverse VR chat never had legs. What?
Metaverse now has legs. They've finally caught up with VR chat, which had legs for the past 3 or 4 years.
Well, this is gaming talk to me, which I know nothing record. That's good. I'm glad they're there. I still could care less about anything that fucking Zuckerberg is doing because he's just wrong on all sides. I don't care. Unless it's something I can make fun of because it's one of my favorite things to do, Mark. But anyway, on Twitter, they were handing Elon his hat. They said that, he's got the company that is the state of the arts in AI robots right now. And he gives them, the opportunity to do this, but he gives them the prototype to look at. Okay. He unveiled this Tesla Optimus prototype. Okay. And Twitter and social media had a fit. It is self-controlled. It's supposed to be humanoid. Okay. It tottered. They used the word tottered. I kid you not. This is the review. The self-controlled humanoid bot tottered onto stage with a halting gait far less agile than the jaw-dropping robots from Boston Dynamics. I agree. Which have run, jumped, backflipped, and danced like visions from the Matrix for years. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Optimus walked out slowly, waved, and examined its odd 5-fingered hand, and then retreated at a similarly glacial place.
It doesn't deserve that name.
Exactly.
It cannot be Optimus.
Yeah.
There is only one Optimus.
But here's the comments. My grandmother moves faster than that. Honestly, Boston Dynamics can't even stand up right now. They must be in hysterics, rolling on the floor at this unveiling.
Yeah, because this is Elon Musk. He's got a lot of money.
Because if you actually get a look at the Boston Dynamics bots, like the Atlas, they're very advanced. They can do so much more than that Tesla creation. That why you would choose to unveil it there with Boston Dynamics, I have no idea. Read the room. Listen,
And-
have you seen the dance bots, like the way those actual robots are dancing and moving and so smooth? Like besides the backflips they were just doing,
I would have just said, I'm sorry I left it at home. I'll have to bring it next time. Like, you know how it's a school project. Like, I would say, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you saw them
yeah.
It's like, oh, wait, was that today? Oh, I forgot my presentation.
I knew I forgot it at home.
My dog.
He should have brought the person in the spandex back out and been like, yeah, jokes.
Yeah. Oh, God, my dog ate my robot. Sorry, guys.
There you go.
That would have
He chewed on one of the wires.
Yeah, exactly. A little disconnect. I was too busy like arguing with Twitter and backing the wrong person.
And for those that are into computers and stuff like that, I don't know if you noticed, but on the chest appeared to be something similar to that of a off-the-shelf GPU.
This is true. You know what the saddest part of the article that I read was something that the CEO said. Okay. All right. The chief executive officer made this statement. He said the difference between Tesla's design and other very impressive humanoid robot demonstrations is that Optimus is designed for mass production. In other words, we're not worthy people. He just wants to sell us a bunch of decrepit 95-year-old moving crapshoot, look like a pervert that just waves at us bullshit instead of waiting until we can have something like Boston Dynamics is doing. In other words, he just cares about getting something out there to sell. Like that was the saddest statement, but true. It kind of shows where they're at with it. Technology. I don't want the newest and the best thing when it's not. You know that no matter what he puts out, it's going to be expensive, right? That's a full-size robot. That is thousands and thousands of dollars, right? So we're looking at Boston Dynamics and we're getting something that can't even sweep the floor or act like a maid. Or no.
Even worse.
What is it going to do? Is it going to wave to the mailman every day? Like, what is it going to do?
What it will do is it'll make you a cup of coffee, and by the time it gets to you, it'll probably be an iced tea.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. I watch too many Terminator movies. I'm not down with the whole robot.
No.
I'm sorry.
Listen, that doesn't even do. You know how old that movie is? Isn't that from like the 1990 something or 90?
Yeah, but I think the first one came out like late 80s.
Okay, whatever. That one moved. Listen, at least its eyes glowed. This one, there was no life in it. Not in the way it moved. Not in its eyes. Not in the way.
Imagine waking up to just seeing eyes glowing at you in the dark.
I don't believe that was an 80s boombox sleet.
I think you know what? It did have that vibe. It did look like you could. Worse than that, Elon. It actually looks like I could put a damn VHS tape in there. That's how deep
Oh, no.
Like, no, Elon, I'm not buying it. And you know what? I'm gonna massively.
He lost all his money.
Not to either. No, he can keep his money. He was better.
He lost all his money when he was trying to buy Twitter.
Yeah, well,
but here's the thing.
Way to get it back. Let's put a product on that does nothing and try to mass produce it and convince people it's good technology.
The thing is,
like it's cutting edge. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Just like he says every other year, I'm sure he'll have something really great next year, and it'll be exactly what we want. I'm sure he thinks it'll be just round the corner.
The sad thing is,
you know what you can give us? You know what you can give us, Elon? An edit button for Twitter. You want to dig yourself out of this hole? Give me a damn edit button. Go ahead. I dare you. I dare you. They won't. They
The
won't.
thing is with
Not
him,
as long as
with it
Jackson's wrong.
being Elon Musk, sadly, it will probably be a hit because there's a lot of people that just love him and he's a genius. So
Wait, do you know these people? Can you give me
no,
names?
I don't know
don't
these
know
people,
any
but
of them.
it seems he's like it seems like he's popular as far as like people follow him, like do what he does or whatever.
Well,
Like the whole
yeah.
Bitcoin thing, like when he was talking about Bitcoin, it was
Dogecoin.
revving that up.
This is true.
Yes,
he was
Dogecoin, and
Yeah.
like look how far up they skyrocketed just because he was talking about it.
Yeah, well, it's true because he does have he's got a lot of money and he's all over the place. He was young.
Yeah.
He at one time, I'll say I was even a fan. But then he just started doing the just the most wackiest, weirdest, just like for no purpose whatsoever bullshit I've ever heard of. And he went into the shenanigans column for me, and he's just problematic. When you have that much money, you should at least try to be influential in a positive way. Like, I don't think you should be putting crap out there and telling people the only reason it's crap is so I can mass sell it to you. Because basically that statement in that article, that's the Jersey translation. The CEO basically said the reason it's not as good is because then we can't like mass produce and sell it to you. So you get crap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said.
And
crap because that's what you're going to get.
And if we made it the way we really want to, no one will be able to afford it.
Well, true, but there is a way. Like what with all that money and all that brain power, like how not find a way to make it more affordable? There are ways, but they're just so into like the bottom line and the profit and getting things out fast and cornering. Like he wants to be the first. Like it's more important about where their standing is about first and innovative, whether or not the product is good or not. And I'm saying you're not innovative or first if you're selling crap, because that's what you're going to have. First at selling a below standard product. Okay, that's what you're going to be first at. You know
what I reckon he should really work on first? Actually, for once, saying something honest.
Yep.
Actually, not.
Yeah,
and actually delivering on it. Because who remembers those Tesla trucks that was apparently meant to be out by now? Or when he said not buying a Tesla would be insane because you'd get a $30,000 return on your profits, which is essentially 100% profit margin.
Exactly. Well, Sleet says, and you'll have to keep paying us even after you buy it because planned obsolescence is evil. Yes, that's Apple stuff for you, and that is the way to go. That is what they do. But at least Apple's getting a little bit better at that than since they got called out.
I will give them that.
Yeah,
I will keep my mouth shut about Apple though.
I know. I kind of like the way Joe. When it comes, my background is a little bit in business. And so when it comes to actually having a business model that works, Steve Jobs is an asshole. Nobody likes the way he started. But when it comes to his product and how he handles his business, as far as cornering the market and doing it, we all hate him because we love him. Because that's a damn good business model. Make what they want. Make them want it more and keep putting it out. And let nobody
I'm not an
touch
Apple
it.
person.
Keep it propriety, keep all the secrets to yourself. No fucking sharing. This is your business. It's for profit. That's how he handles it. I'm sorry. As a business model, it's ace. As a man, he sucks. Like, don't even get me started. He's not even a good person. But, as a business model, hey, I can't say. And they're going to be around a long time. You can't get rid of them. Not the way it is. Not the way it is. Because even with, look at it this way. The way I look at it is Apple is a closed product. You can't touch their code, right? Would you all agree? I don't know a lot about this, but this I know. You can't touch Apple code.
You would have to be very high up in knowledge to be able to even get into the background of Apple.
In comparison, let's take the other giant, Microsoft, Windows, right? open code, right? Open source. You can use it. You can write it. You can do whatever. How the hell does Apple still have this big market in that kind of industry? It's because they do it better.
Mocking the wrong show.
Period. What? Mocking? Right?
Yeah.
Apples, bananas. Yeah. I like both.
Because I said I'm not an apple person. So
she's a banana person, we know.
Yeah. Got it.
Actually, Mocking, you should hang in the Discord a little more. You would definitely hear the stories.
Like you spreading rumors now.
No, that's not a rumor. Like, I got backup. Anybody else in the Discord in that chat, would you say that that was a lie? That is not a lie. Bear doesn't lie. There are stories in there.
Just be careful of the basement.
Oh my goodness.
I know
the basement is nice and clean. I keep it clean.
How'd you clean it this time?
Oh, that
Did you get the blood off the floor?
Yes. Thank God she did. Thank God she did. But all right, which was this?
We don't play well with others.
Oh gosh, we don't play well with others. Yeah, this is true.
That's not what you were saying last night, mocking me.
He has his own area, his own branch area, his own little space over there. You can't. You don't mess with Mocking. He got his own space.
I know. He's gonna kick me off this panel, right?
No, what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up in the next stream or something. So I would like.
Oh no,
this is gonna happen. Like,
that'd be kind of fun.
Yes, you were up to your elbows in it, weren't you, Mocking? I believe it. Well, speaking of playing, you were talking about playing games. That brings us to our next topic, if you guys are ready. Because do you remember we talked about the chess player? Do you remember the butt plug cheater? I hate to say it that way, but yeah, why not? The butt plug cheater. Like, you remember him? Yeah, that was quite interesting. Wait, I'll refresh your memory. I think
let's plug them into the matrix.
Yeah, well, Elon would probably sell a better product if he did something like that, but he didn't. This guy, Hans, remember Hans Niemann? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he was accused. He was younger. He was a younger chess player. He came up. He was winning, whatever. He did have some scandals in his youth, did he not, Wrecker? I believe that I do profess to be a nerd, but I'm not such a nerd that I follow all the chess games that happen in these matches. No, I don't. But I know who Magnus Carlsen is, and I know that Magnus Carlsen was worried about this kid because, like, a long time ago, he had some cheating things, and then he came up and he was winning a lot. He was winning a lot. And
so why was he winning?
Well,
the story. I'll let you go.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so the story goes on chess.com. Hans Niemann has actually confessed to cheating in some games. He actually openly admitted this. However, recent allegations from chess.com have actually showed that he's cheated a lot more than he had initially said. But he still remains adamant that he's never cheated over the board. However, there has been some tests done on his plays, and in some chess engines he's had 100% hit rate, as in his moves were that of so similar to a chess bot that it was airy.
That kind of opens up some questions, doesn't it?
But what I will say is that because there are so many chess bots out there, the likelihood that you would get 100% or a high percentage rate of correlation chest engine correlation is kind of, it sways it a little bit. Yeah, 100%. Sleet says it. 100% correlation with an AI working the same game. But there are a lot of engines out there that are similar. And to be fair, some of the games that were analyzed were actually lost as well. That had 100% correlation.
Well, how could that be? How could there be 100% correlation and he lost if they're accusing of the correlation relating to cheating? That just literally, that doesn't like work. Like you can't have two. It can't be positive and negative at the same time.
Yeah.
This is where it starts to get a little bit messy.
A little bit messy. Like neither of those statements, they can't both be true. I do believe that you can have two statements that are opposite each other be true at a time, but not in this case. They're saying that the correlation of what they're doing is actually equal to whether he's cheating or not, and then at the same time say that the other guy won most of the time when the correlation went on. What the hell is that, Record?
No, sometimes he some of the matches that were analyzed were losses.
But how could you correlate cheating? Was it the big play or something?
It's just the way that they move. Because when you're at this level of a chess player, it could take the smallest little bit of information. It could be someone coughing in a particular manner, which has been done. Someone has actually cheated by having someone in the audience move to a different table and then sit down at that table, which signals to them what move they need to take.
What? This is like massive cheating. You would have to plan that out so far in advance that like all the moves, all the possible moves. Like
this is the level that they are at. All they need, I believe, is three things. They just need to know, is there a maneuver that they can take?
Well, here you go. Like that kind of
strategy.
That kind of makes it more reasonable as to why he would be doing the next thing that he's doing.
Like, and how many different maneuvers there could be.
Okay, I think
any of those.
All right. So basically, there's still strong rumors out there that he's been cheating all along. Okay. Then there was that we reported on another what the fuckery a while back ago that there was an accusation that he actually wore a remote controlled butt plug that someone else had the remote for. It was like Morse code vibrating him the code.
I'm sure that did more things than one.
Okay. I'm telling you, I read the article straight out, right, Record? I'm not making this up. That's the facts. That's what's out there. And the story even gets bigger than that because everybody went down on it and they all really think that he did it. And this guy is like, what do I got to do? I got to show up to matches now. And you're going to have to do I have to strip search? Do I what?
He's going to have to full goatsy himself. That's pretty much how it's going to be.
Pretty much they're going to be wanding him and doing cavity checks and all this other stuff. But if they do it to him, they should do it to whoever he's playing against too. It should be fair. Like if you're going to make that rule, don't make it just for him because there's a rumor. Okay, because here's the thing. Magnus Carlsen, he's not exactly acting appropriately about all this because let's just say how that rumor started. Okay, Magnus Carlsen posted it and then ran away like a little girl or a puppy with his tail between his legs and didn't answer any tweets, didn't answer any comments, didn't make any statements. He just threw it out there, let everybody feast on it, and went into the bushes. Okay.
Yep. He just threw out a hint at it.
Because he lost. Because I'm sorry, he does have a reputation of being a little bit of a baby when he loses.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, think Teresa Giudice throwing a table in the Jersey Housewives.
The sad thing is, the really sad thing is, no matter which way it goes, Magnus Carlsen will still be number one. It's So
why be a pedant? I mean, come on, give the kid. I mean, if the kid's all that, right? Great, and he's cheating and all. Let the chips fall where they may. You're still number one, Magnus. I mean, come on. It's a game. It's a chess game. Yeah, don't make yourself look bad.
Yeah, and to be fair, and to be very fair, actually, there are actually other grandmasters out there that said Magnus Carlsen wasn't actually on his game that day. He actually made some pretty bad moves from what has been said.
Maybe he was affected by the vibration of somebody else's butt plug. Who knows? I don't know.
He might have,
I don't know what's going on. Maybe he was a little jealous.
He might have felt some good vibrations.
Maybe it was like, good idea. Why the hell didn't I do that? Like, that could have been fun. I don't know what his problem is. All I know is that Hans is a little pissed off at the bad reputation. It was only adding to his bad reputation vibe out there on that he doesn't play fair and that it's being hard for him to get challengers and he's getting some flack pushing. So you know what he does? He's going out and he's suing Magnus now for $100 million. $100 million over a cheating claim.
Not just Magnus.
Yeah.
Magnus Carlsen.
And
his business.
Uh-huh.
And he's also suing chess.com.
Well, all of them for spreading it, for contributing to it. I don't think chess.com said anything about these, though, did they? Did they actually? So
they did come out with evidence to show that he had cheated on a few more than he had previously said. Online matches, but only online matches. That is the only evidence that we have that is solid. Magnus Carlsen, there is no evidence that he's ever cheated over the board.
Hey, mocking, kill the bot, please. You could take the girls wherever you want. Just get them the fuck out of my chat. Thank you. Oh shit, I said it. Damn it.
Oh, hang on a minute. What's the time?
Oh,
35 minutes and 50 seconds.
It was. Damn it. All right.
We should give her a round of applause. She made it half an hour.
30 minutes. That's a record. That's a record, actually. Record. Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Right. record.
Okay. But anyway, this suit is just ridiculous. First of all, chess.com has evidence of stuff from prior. Okay. So to actually sue them $100 million over talking about cheating when cheating is an issue in the game that they promote, and he plays games with them, and they actually went back and saw stuff, that's really not going to fly legally in a case. That's not defamation, because everybody knows, if you follow any of my other stuff, that defamation, one of the key elements, it can't be true. Like, it has to actually be a lie and not believable or whatever. If they're telling the truth about any of it, or it's easily discerned that it was true, it's not defamation, regardless of whether it hurts your career or not to speak it. Okay? So even if whatever they talked about hurt his career, he can't sue them for it if it was true, if it's a valid statement. And I don't think a company like chess.com is going to come out there with their reputation and say anything that they didn't have anything to back up. Magnus is another story. Let him sue Magnus. Like, I'm all for suing Magnus. He's a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And they can fight it out how they want in court. It'll be entertaining. I don't care. I mean, I would love to cover that. Magnus and hands over there, butt plugs and defamation. I mean, oh boy. But still. But to sue the larger company, that's kind of ridiculous. I understand suing Magnus's company because it's his PR people. It's where he puts his money. It's his thing. But to go after chess.com, that's kind of like ridiculous, Yeah, but he's also, but he's going after them because he's claiming collusion. Like, I was reading about that. He's claiming collusion with Carlsen and another popular streamer, Hikaru Nakamura. Okay. And that they're barring Neiman from the professional chess world. Like, he's saying that this streamer is out there helping Carlsen get the word out so that he gets barred from the professional chess world altogether. In other words, making his reputation so bad that nobody wants to come near him.
Yep. And because Magnus Carlsen has stated that he will no longer compete against Hans Niemann,
right?
It puts Hans Niemann in a position where other chess competitions have to now decide, do they want Hans
Position.
Niemann in the competition or do they want Magnus Carlsen in the competition? Because there was actually another match after the butt plug incident where Magnus Carlsen did face off against Hans Niemann again. However, just like the little baby he was, 2 moves in, he basically gets up and walks away, forfeits the game. Didn't even want to try and defend his honor. He was that tilted.
Hopefully that butt plug isn't anything like the one Jen had today.
No, the one in the game we were playing where you auction them off. That thing was spiffy. It had pearls, and it was all like it was all pointy. Like it was all like tiger eye color and everything with a fancy handle and multi-purpose too. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
pull it out and shift some with it.
No, I don't. What?
A little side note, by the way. Someone, a YouTuber actually, I don't know where it is, but a YouTuber had actually tested the theory. Is it possible to put I believe they called it Stockfish, which is the chess bot, into a butt plug type device and have it work?
Huh? Did it?
Did he stream this?
It was successful.
Oh,
they did not unfortunately go the whole 9 yards. They just they 3D printed this.
At least that's what they told us.
Yeah.
This is
butt
true.
plug B device, whatever it was, and tested it out, and it all fit into something that would be that of a bead and plug looking apparatus.
I really don't think he's going to get anywhere with this, but he could waste his money. I understand he's upset because his reputation right now, he's a running joke. His reputation is in the toilet, and if he thinks he's got some play with this collusion thing, maybe he'll get a settlement. Who knows? Because Magnus Carlsen doesn't want his name out there negative, does he?
No.
Because he's a baby, he can't take the heat. Okay, so he really don't. He gotta settle. He can't take the heat. No, he can't. He's a very good chess player, but he can't. He can't take the pressure. Seriously.
That is what we are talking about.
The pressure. Yeah.
Yep. That is one way of putting it.
Oh, that is okay. All right. So anyway, I don't really think he's got a case. Do you think he has a case, Mrs. Cassandra?
No, I don't think he does.
There is a small possibility that he might have a case.
Oh no! How? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
If I remember correctly, he actually filed 4 different suits. Each of them saying if one of these suits is successful, then that is the money that he is deserving, and it goes somewhere along the lines of, has it had damages to his career, which it arguably has.
Yeah.
Has it affected his image?
Yes, it has.
Of course it has, but his image was damaged prior in the same manner.
Not
just
over
not
the board.
Not electronically with a butt plug. Maybe this one's got more. Maybe this one's got a little more play, shall I say, in social media, and people went with it, Father. But hey,
how can he sit there? I'm sorry. How can he sit there it in as it vibrates?
We don't know. It was in code, it was Morse code for the play. I don't know. Maybe he's used.
He may have.
I don't know.
Yeah, he may have been practicing prior.
He could have been, who knows? And Grace Case, yes, I was actually saying butt plug every single time. I said butt plug. That's what he used. Seriously, he did. And also
or
from
anal beads.
Or anal beads, they went back and forth. But anal beads, are they? Wait, how are now? That's specialized. Anal beads that vibrate. How do you get that in code though? Come on. I don't know. Anyway,
apparently, so the one that was made by a YouTuber had a longish device that fit the Stockfish program, which was an Arduino. And then in the little balls was the battery packs and the other little bits of wiring. And that's how that was their rendition of the program.
And Teresa, you're absolutely right. The other person did it in some type of code, like dot and dash, like Morse code, some type of code to tell them what to move. Like,
and that has actually
Quiz
been
wasn't
done.
in charge of it.
He wouldn't have been able to resist.
That had actually been done by another chess player in the past using a cell phone, that was put into his shoe, and
it's true.
Yeah, and he used it to get the answers.
You see this message up here from Sleet about the he said you could make it work better if it was IoT device with no encrypted, low probability of intercept telemetry link. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I get it, because that's the problem there, like the interruption of the signal. That's why I say the beads part, no, but I know that the butt plug one will probably work better because of the stop and go. But I digress. Like, I'm not an expert on this, okay? I don't play a lot of chess. I don't cheat at chess. And no, the other stuff, don't really know much about that, okay, at all. I have friends we could talk to if you need the information. Either. I know. But also, Grace, we're going to talk about these. I think Claire should have to pay into the F fund, and the proceeds will go to something. If you would like me to set that up, I will. How much do you think I should have to pay personally into the donation fund for this month? Because I'll do it.
I thought you were doing that at one point.
I didn't put money on it. No, I didn't.
Well, that was before you were. That was before you were monetized and all that.
That was my friend Lacey, who used to pay me $5 to say the word F on the
That's right.
YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
When I first started my channel, I wouldn't do it, and she loved the way I say it with my accent.
She just disappeared. She needs to come back.
Well,
I understand though, but yeah, I miss her parodies.
I miss her. Her KJs were the best, and that's how I opened my channel. The only thing I did about those two patents, we know who we're talking about, was the day I opened my channel and we did that parody. That's it. Yeah, it was funny, and they should have a sense of humor because we did it better than they do. Like, actually, we were more entertaining as them than they are, for sure. Anyway,
Shirley.
One buzz for Brooke, take Bishop, 4 buzzes for shit. Sorry, you make me read that crap. Stop it. Okay. Anyway, and Sleet, you're right. I think it would be hard for the human to interpret anything other than a binary signal from that bodily function. I get it. It does get overstimulated. There's a problem. There's going to be a problem, like Charlie mentioned. Like if you keep at it, it's going to be an issue. But anyway, we should move on from there. I have something for the chat. If you're awake enough, people, I actually have a question for you. Because this intrigued me. And, look out. If I get intrigued, your brains are going to hurt. Sorry. Not sorry. Well, I really want some good answers to this. I really do. This was amazing to me. Okay. All right. And it says, if you could telepathically say something that all 7.8 billion people on Earth could hear at once, what would it be? I mean, like all at once. Like everyone, everywhere would hear in their head what you said.
Grow the F up.
Your shoes untied.
Can you imagine the whole world bends down to look? And half of them aren't even wearing shoes. Like, no.
I see you.
I see you. Oh, that, you know what? That would creep me out. No, if that would creep me out, Mrs. C. Like if that popped into my head all of a sudden, and I'm looking around. And I'm looking at everybody else, and they're all looking around, like
they're all looking at you. Like,
and Teresa says, "Check your fly." This is a good one. I like this one. I'm gonna put them up. Okay, so watch what you type, people. You're coming up. You're coming up.
Oh,
yes. Okay. Teresa says, "Here's it." Okay, check your fly. That's an excellent one. Grace says, shut the F up and you're whining on social media. Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. That. Yeah. Yeah, I can. And autistic, Wes is sweet. I mean, yes, just the word. Do you think that they would hear it that way?
No.
I wonder if half of them would even know what it means, actually,
Well, that's the thing.
But it is a lovely thought.
That's the question, too, though, is will we automatically translate to their language?
Let's just assume it automatic because it's telepathically going into their brain. It goes on their cognitive level of understanding language. Let's just
good point.
Let's just do that. Let's just pretend it's all that. If it's telepathically, then it doesn't have voice and it doesn't have sound or the actual language behind it. It's just the thought in your head, and everybody knows you think in your own language and cognitive ability. So,
I think in my own language? We
do, don't we all? I have my own language.
If only you could know what I think about.
And I torture you all with it regularly. Are those the only 3? Charlie, you got nothing to say to the world?
Charlie really? Just up and left us.
Charlie, you have nothing to say to the whole world. Come on. I'm
Charlie, what about Mocking? You still in here? Mocking Media? What do you got to say?
I don't know. It's late. He may not be. I don't know. But anyway, you could stew on it a while. Sleet says, ask your neighbor how it's going with them. You know what? That's right. Get them to talk to somebody.
Oh, no.
He never disappoints. My God.
Oh, thank you.
Can you imagine where is everybody going to be checking?
Oh,
Charlie admitted it again. Charlie admitted it.
I'm sorry to break your heart.
He's not sorry to break my heart. This dude enjoys breaking my heart.
He broke your heart how many times today?
A lot.
I'll come hold you tonight.
Would you miss? I can always count on you, Cass. Like, you got a bear's back. I'll tell you. I'll tell you got a bear's back. These pedants, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care for the bear. That's it. Mock him, get out. No.
Oh no, Grace, be careful.
I'm enjoying that
put you on a stream.
I'm trying to figure out where people are checking. Like, some people are going to put their hand up to their mouth. Other people are going to put their hand, down, wherever. People are going to start looking around, like cupcakes. Mm-hmm. Sure, Mocking. We know that's what you meant. Cupcakes.
So was he thinking about always grateful with cupcakes? So
no,
I think he was trying to cover. I think he was trying to cover.
Talking about? I think Mocking's talking about another type of.
Yes, he is.
Really? Are you talking about EDP? You're nasty.
If we have to put it out there, I think he's more into cookies than cupcakes, to tell you the truth. But I don't know, right? Mm-hmm. Betty Crocker's got it going on. Mocking, I agree. I agree.
She
does have a wooden spoon, after all, doesn't she? Mm-hmm.
Jen will probably say grope.
Nope, he says he's all with the other word, I know. What else would you mean? I know they're crazy. They don't. I don't even know why. I don't even know why they're even guessing about it.
Oh my goodness!
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's like Betty Crocker and a spoon. That's all you need.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it turned into mayhem.
I know, Charlie. You fooled me right into a broken heart all day. I don't know.
So Mocking, the plan is I'll hold Claire, put her to sleep, and then we can go have fun.
What? Wait, why don't I get any fun? Why do I have to go to sleep? Like, hell.
Because you're brokenhearted.
So I'm sure that bird could fix it.
Oh, I'm sure the bird can.
Sorry, dude. How we get to talking about this? The hell with my broken heart and all that stuff.
Well, you got Wrecker up here.
I know, we do. We do have that voice. I mean, it's really all one needs for the next 30 minutes, isn't it? Like, you guys.
I made him speechless.
I try my best.
Well, look at you're in a sandwich.
And I succeed very well.
Yes.
I just made both of them speechless. Let me just take my bow.
Quiz, what is that? Wait, do you see this? Like, I don't even want to. Matlock starts in 45 minutes. Better get a move on it. Save my seat, you old fart. Like, I know you're not really as young as you say you are. I know you're not. You're imposter. That's high imposter, not inquisitor. That's it. That's your new name. Anyway, all right. So, quiz. What would you say to put in people's heads telepathically 7.8 billion people on Earth all at once? Like, everybody kind of threw the game there with mocking. Like, so I don't think anybody's gonna beat that one. Like, winner, chicken dinner. Like, I believe you are, Charlie, because that's where you want to be. Yeah. Oh.
Oh wow.
All right. You know what, quiz? I put you in timeout myself.
Oh
no.
No, everybody knows. Well, let me be clear. Everybody knows I love High Inquisitor. He's like my baby brother, but just like my baby brother, I don't take no fucking shit in public.
There goes it again. There goes it again.
Yep.
How many is that?
Didn't even get half an hour that time.
Shit.
So close.
You said it twice, dude.
Anyway, so okay, when we decide how much I have to put into the fund, I'm gonna have to throw a little more in because I just said it twice more. So that's 3. Okay, thank you. All right, it's only 300 seconds. You can come back. I know. I said it twice more.
You gonna make him go on his sock. He gonna come for you now.
I don't care. I'm done. You know, everybody wants to play until you play back, you know. But anyway, here we go. We'll go to the next one. Let's get this show on the road.
Changing the subject now, Claire.
No, I'm doing my goddamn show regardless of what these people are doing. Like, that's what I'm doing. Okay.
We can kind of say it's changing the subject. Just in a different gender.
Okay, with this one, I have to say.
Wait.
Go ahead.
I know. I'm gonna pull up the picture first instead of the article, and then I'll just read you the article because that's just too much. That's too much. Like, it's just like, and I don't want anything else popping up, like, you know, in between. Okay, so here was the tag that got us interested, and this came from High Inquisitor. I'll give him credit for this. Like, he actually sent this into the fuckery room in the Discord, and that's an actual word. It's part of the title. Like, I can't be out for that. Okay, right. So I know that was appropriate use. Okay, so naked woman. This is how it shows up in the room where we prepare for the show. It says naked woman chases Jehovah Witnesses off of her porch and down the street, yelling, "Succumb to my devil vagina magic." I kid you not. But the article, like, I have to read you the article. The article's freaking lit. Like, the way that they just worded is just perfect. Okay, so this, and now, where do you think this happened? Like, it is in the United States. Of all the states in the United States, where do you think this would happen? Let's just throw that out there. Where do you think, Mrs. C?
Well, I already know where it happened, but I would think it would happen in Florida. But
yeah. You would, right?
You would think Florida.
Anybody else from the states in there want to give it a throw? Where it happened, I was actually like Florida. I couldn't believe it. It actually happened in like Fillmore, California. Okay, yeah, right, Michigan or Florida, like somewhere. I was thinking Texas, like something crazy like that, you know. Yeah, but swear ass bear fuck. That's it, Grace. We're gonna keep that name, Sleep. Thank you. That's good thinking. But anyway, it happened in Fillmore, California. The woman's name is Brandy Williams. Okay, and she was taken to a Ventura County jail after an altercation involving 2 Jehovah Witnesses. Miss Williams was seen running naked after 2 young men on bicycles who were going door to door to spread the message of Christ in her neighborhood. Brandy saw the men about 3 houses away from hers and decided right then and there to strip off all her clothes and give these guys a memory they will soon not forget. Okay. Mrs. Williams thought it would be funny to answer the door in the nude and shock these men. The two men sat stunned on her porch for a brief moment before returning to their bicycles. They are familiar with folks being rude, but what Mrs. Williams did next went a little too
Breathe, Claire, breathe.
as quoted by the Deputy Sheriff McEwen. Okay. The men, Luke and John, I kid you
Of
not,
course, they're
that's their
biblical
name.
names.
Luke and John are used to people being rude, slamming doors, even yelling at them. But for a naked woman to greet them at the door, that was quite a shock. Neither one had seen a woman naked before, and they didn't quite know how to respond. Not to mention the strange erotic sensations they were feeling for the first time as well. They literally wrote this shit. I kid you not. They wrote this shit. Okay. It was quite obvious that their message was not going to be heard at this particular house and that it was time to move on to the next one. When the men went to return to their bikes, Brandy wasn't done yet. She was trying to get under their skin. So a nude Brandy started speaking of her vagina and the devil's magic it contained. Take a good look at my pee, boys. Succumb to my devil vagina magic. This got the attention of the pair of men, and they began to fear what might happen next and began to pedal away.
The thing is I have to just throw it out there. I feel they're Mormons. Because Mormons ride on bicycles. Jehovah's Witnesses usually walk.
They do usually walk. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they're usually in a group, and I can't see, depending on how old they are, if they were pretty young, usually they have an adult with them. How I know is because I'm Jehovah's Witness.
So you know they were over 18, and how come they haven't seen anybody naked yet? Like, I've got questions. Okay, but
exactly.
So Brandy took off running after them, but she did not make it too far, as the neighbors had already informed the police of an altercation involving their neighbor and the two young men. She was apprehended without any incident, and after having their statements taken, the men were free to go to spread the word of God. That's the end. That's where they went.
I think Sleep put it quite well. This might give a whole new meaning to the acronym DVM.
Devil, is DVM now devil vagina magic instead of oh my god, devil vagina magic? And where do you get it? Like, Brandy, I have questions. We need to talk. Okay, I need to know where to get some of this devil magic stuff.
There.
This is ridiculous. Oh my god! But can you imagine? They just ran.
Look who's back.
I'd like to know how much your bail was, whether it was like, $69,000 or $69,000.
$69.
Yeah, exactly.
$69.
We should start a GoFundMe.
I think we should. I think we need to
release the devil vagina magic woman.
How long do you think?
And then start a cult.
And the guy taking the report at the police department, when they booked her, they brought her in, and the cop has to tell the other cop what she said and did and why she's getting help.
I couldn't. There's no way.
I want to be there.
That's just too funny. But at least it wasn't a gun.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it was definitely loaded. The boys were loaded. I'm sure the boys were definitely loaded after that.
You're having too much fun with these. Elder Luke and Elder John are no match for the DVM. And she got under their skin, all right, their foreskins to be.
So wait. Wait a second. They arrested her. They arrested her naked. They didn't let her put clothes on because she took a picture. She took a picture. That's a mugshot.
She looks kind of naked. I don't know if she was wrapped in a towel or what, but those are the shoulders.
They must have just taken her.
I don't think they're allowed to take her mugshot naked. I don't think that she can.
Either way, she looked happy. She looked very pleased with herself.
Yes, High Inquisitor, that's a way to twist it. This is something you can do to Jehovah's. Now you got like a new plan, right? When they come to the door. Yeah, mm-hmm. And welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Anyway. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know. This one's too funny for me. Boy, I can't believe I couldn't read that. I don't know. Do you have any idea on this devil magic that I don't know about, Mrs. C? Have you heard of this?
No.
Wrecker, I'm afraid to ask you because you probably have. You seem to be quite worldly from what I can tell. But I don't know.
I've met some people that probably could be considered close, but
on the devil side or the magic side, like that's what I'm confused about. Because usually when you say like devil, it's like a bad, like it's the connotation is a bad thing, you know. But then when you go magic, like that's always like kind of a good thing, right? So like, how do we do the two on both sides of that word? Like I'm confused now. Like I don't know.
I know, but they just they succumb to that probably.
She probably like going, man, I am so bored today. Look at these fine young
This
men.
is how bored do you have to be to get naked for a Jehovah, knowing that this? Well, actually, yeah, because you know that they were going to be like shocked, like they were just.
That's the thing is I feel they're Mormons, honestly, because of the whole bike thing that just throwing me off.
You know what I reckon? What happened? I reckon this street happened to be one that they go down so often that she got so tired of having to open the door, tell them to piss off, and then close the door that she was like, you know what? The gloves are off, the pants are off, the bra is off, my underwear is off.
Yep.
I'm about to go off at them.
Okay.
And I hope they get off.
Oh.
My porch.
Oh.
What were you girls thinking? What were you girls? Oh my!
What do you mean? What were we thinking, Mrs. Cassandra and I had our calendars out. We were making plans. What are you talking about?
Yes, exactly.
We were penciling in appointments.
I thought we were talking about Christian things here. Oh my goodness!
What? What?
Huh?
What? Listen.
Wholesome thing.
Listen, Charlie says when you do the voodoo that you do. Yes, exactly. Hey, Ox, how are you? But bet they don't knock on that door. I bet you they don't, since they never saw. Well, maybe they will, because after all, they did say they never saw a naked woman before, and when they saw her, they had some reactions they weren't ready for. They might come back to see if it was a real deal or not. Like, you never know. I mean, you know, I doubt they're going to be, you know, getting those reactions anywhere else, since those bike riding fools, like, you know, they hadn't felt that before, you know. I don't know. I know. Wait a minute. Jin wants to check. Is your underwear really off?
Hang on a minute. Let me check.
Wrong show. You know, you can be dressed for.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I can be dressed for this.
I thought you. Yeah. It's optional. Clothing.
Wait, I can be dressed for this one?
You can be dressed for. Oh, Mrs. Cassandra, did you make him get naked in the back room?
I didn't do anything. That's
I didn't either. I did not.
I was told that I was. We're gonna have some conversation.
You better have a conversation with Quiz.
No. Who was it? It wasn't I. I did not tell you you had to be naked for this show.
Because it is cold. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it.
Well, you know what? We'll give you the courtesy of not going in the back room.
George from Seinfeld. It's cold.
It's cold. It's always cold. I'm very susceptible to the cold. He said it all the time. Yeah. Yep. That's the standard reason. Yep. Oh, wait. Oh, good one, Sleet. I wonder if she may have been a Scientologist. No, I don't think so. I don't think she was. You know why? She had a fucking sense of humor. They don't have no sense of humor. Let me tell you. From the DMs I've been getting, they don't have a sense of humor at all.
I'm sorry, but if it was me, I would have died laughing. Because there's no way. She probably would have had to call the police to get me off of her porch for laughing so hard.
No, yeah. Dr. Nimrod, that's not true. Naked is not the first rule for all my streams. There was only one show that naked is the preferred for the panel, and that is Mayhem. We have naked avatars, all of us. Yeah. And that's the only show that I'm naked for, and it's part of the shtick for it. But I do plenty of other stuff. But if it makes you feel better to think so, go ahead, whatever. That's okay. Can you imagine if I was doing like the Masterson trial or the Murdaugh murders, or like talking about Jeffrey Dahmer naked? Like, I couldn't do that, people. Like, I'm weird, but I'm not that weird.
Casting your devil vagina magic on everyone. Why everyone comes out?
In a very legal way, like,
in a very legal way, of course.
In a very legal way. Just no. I don't think that would work, but hey, Yeah, well, you don't have to get dressed, Dr. Nimrod. You could show up in chat naked anytime you want. Like, float your boat any way you like. We don't shame you at all. Do what you want. I'm just saying I'm not naked. Like, you're not the only one who thinks that. There's somebody else who always thinks I am, but I'm not. Like, always. No, not on street. But anyway. Yeah. Vagina tentata. Jen. No. Oh my God. Do you think it, Charlie says she might have teeth down there.
Oh no.
Oh no. That would kind of put the devil party in, I guess. But is that magic? I guess the not getting really injured would be.
I mean, if she knows how to use the teeth properly, it might be a little bit of magic.
Well, if you two can all right, chat, if you can handle one more, I got one more for you, and then I'm out of here, because like this has been a tough week. Not only is like all of the social media has been crazy, like everything's been crazy. Every trial that I cover on my other stuff has been lit like I don't know what, and it's been really hard to keep up with. And it seems like everybody.
You're a busy bear.
No, and just everything comes at you at once sometimes, and you just need a little breath, and I'm just not getting one this week, but there are other days. No, I have not seen teeth, Jin. I have not seen teeth. I don't want to see teeth. I will claim out here for everyone that I don't have teeth down there, like that I know of. I have teeth in my mouth, but no, I don't know. I'm not claiming to see any teeth there. Oh my gosh. No, you know what, Ox? I wouldn't even put that up for a vote. I'm with you on this. I don't think getting head from a T-Rex has ever been on any man's bucket list. I agree with you there. I have brothers. I don't think it's in their cup of tea either. Like, I'm just gonna go with you on that one. Yeah, they can contradict me if they want. They would know better, but I think that would be a popular consensus.
I can't say it would probably be the most It would be the most entertaining head, but it wouldn't be the most enjoyable.
How is a T-Rex? No, they got big teeth.
Exactly. It'll be a very toothy situation.
I know, but you said entertaining, and I'm like, whoa, hey, dude, you are you are very adventurous. I'd have to say, like that sounds dangerous to me, but
Well, I mean, you get to brag that you had head from a T-Rex.
Why is it always
that's
about
the only reason?
That is so typical. That is like that's what it boils down to. The bragging rights of the event. Oh, fuck. All right. Anyway, moving on. Space. I don't even want to go into that one. Like, I can't.
Sorry, did I have to show my stereotypical male side?
It's so disappointing to be such a fucking stereotypical male. Actually, yes. Like that. If it's the bragging rights, I'm out. Like the hell. If you have to brag about it, first of all, I don't believe it. Second of all, if you have to brag about it, it wasn't worth it. Like like take your insecurities elsewhere, dude. I don't know. But anyway, Space Wolf says everybody wants to be just like me. I'm naked and regionally famous, or at least known. Okay, I'm a legend in my own mind. Hey, I'm with you, Space Wolf. That's me exactly. Like I'm with you. You're not alone. There's more of us than that. That's a whole clan. That's a bear clan. Yeah, we're all like that. Yeah. Some people are attracted to the tiny arms of the T-Rex. Really, Sleep? Could you tell me the benefits of that in that situation? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, I'd imagine the tiny arms would make things a little bit more difficult.
I would say too, because like, yeah. Yep. All right, Renee and me. I had a couple of Mormon missionaries come knocking once. I opened the door and promptly told them I was a Pentecostal. I lied, and they just said thank you and turned around and left. Really? Wait, what's so bad about being a Pentecostal?
Wait, I need to Google this now. A Pentecostal?
Yeah. That is a type of religion. That is a religious.
Usually if you tell the Jehovah's Witnesses that you're not interested, they sometimes would even put like something to where not to go to your door anymore.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've
really?
told
Why?
them that
What
I'm
is so bad about that religion? Do they have more facts on them than anybody else or something? Like, I don't know. And you know what? I agree with you, Charlie, because if it's a T-Rex, it's pretty awkward to ask them for a handy. I mean, like, they can't even reach. Like, you're going to have to, the positions alone, it's not going to be easy. You might have to be upside down, actually, thinking about it. Like,
it's a Protestant charismatic Christian movement.
Yes.
That emphasizes direct personal experience of God through baptism with the Holy Spirit. So
they're Christians. I don't see why Jehovah's have such a problem with it. They're Christians. They all believe in the same God.
No, they probably just said if he just said he's not interested. Usually, if one comes to my door, I'll just go, I'm already Jehovah's Witness, and they'll just walk away.
Here's my theory.
Mm-hmm.
They get touched by God way more.
Oh, stop. No. I get what you're saying. Here we go. But no, I just think, like Mrs. Cassandra says, if you say you're not interested because they don't want to appear too pushy and they want to not, they get a very bad reputation for being one of the pushiest ones out there, like, so to speak. They go door to door.
I'm pretty sure there are some that are pushy because
so I think
there's other religion. Yeah.
I think they have the
all
policy.
Religions have that.
Yeah, they have the policy, like Mrs. C said. If you actually say, I don't want to, I'm not interested, then they back off because they're trying.
Grace is offering a Pentecostal breakdown.
I don't know. You can if you want, but I don't think it's necessary to understand why they would just turn away. Because I think it's not more about being Pentecostal as it is about saying that they're not interested. I'll give them that grace. I mean, I've known a few. They do come door to door here where I live, and we have an actual big house of their worship down the road where they meet. So we get all the newbies, like we get all the young ones and the ones that they're training because we're in the immediate neighborhood to the church, where they congregate, so to speak, their house. They usually, if you say they're not interested, they don't come back. They don't, for a while. But the new ones
for a while, yeah, because they're new, they'll come back.
Exactly. We're not trying to stereotype Grace. Like, we understand it. We don't have a great understanding of it. Absolutely, we get that. We're not trying to stereotype them at all. Just to say that they're a Christian religion, and that's why the Jehovah's, when he said that they weren't interested, they just backed off.
And so what was the
next
we
one?
Had? Yeah, one more.
Well, if you didn't like that one, you're not gonna like this one. Although there's a funny end to it. I got something from mocking on this one actually. But I've got a little video to play for you. I am not kidding. The family, a candidate for the GOP, the actual party of family values, was arrested this week. And I'll play you the video why. Yeah. Because if I tell you why, I don't think you're going to believe me unless you hear it for yourself, because I didn't believe it.
I think they would.
I didn't believe it at first. Okay. This comes right from the news reporter. Oh, hey, stop starting before I'm ready for you. Stop it. All right.
Sorry. I'll slow down.
Okay. Can you all see that? Is it big enough? All right. Can you see? Can you see?
Is it big enough?
I can't say anything with you guys.
I'm sorry.
You both need to make better plans and get laid before you get on my show again. This is getting bad.
Whitney is here now with the
wait,
details of this
what are you
arrest
talking
and the
about?
implications, Brianna, for the election.
I already did.
Derek, there's a lot of factors to all of this. For one thing, early ballots have already gone out with Randy Kaufman's name on them. But until he formally withdraws with the county recorder's office, he could still win, even with a public sexual indecency charge.
What?
A man running for a college district's governing board arrested for masturbating on a campus that's part of the district he's been running for.
Well, first, it's disturbing. The report from the police is disturbing. And then from a political standpoint, it's a game ender. It's over.
Bob Charles is a political analyst for campaigns and says in the
That's
court
an
of public
understatement.
opinion, this is damning for Randy Kaufman. According to the police report, a Maricopa County College police officer found Randy Kaufman with his pants down, masturbating in his truck at 4:30 in the afternoon in the Rio Salado College campus. The parking lot just feet away from a preschool and child care center where kids were outside playing. When confronted, Kaufman told the officer, "I f***ed up. I'm really stressed."
Oh, yeah.
Kaufman went on to tell the officer he worked in the Department of Corrections for 27 years and was running for the college's governing board.
Yep.
Kaufman then claimed he didn't notice the child center until he got out of his truck and asked the officer if he was going to put that in the report. The officer responding, "Don't you see how alarming that is? That there are children nearby."
I don't think that anybody that hears this news and were to have cast a ballot for him feels good about their ballot.
Even though Kaufman was charged with public sexual indecency on October 4th, the Maricopa County Recorder's Office says it's too late for his name to be removed from the ballot, and some people have already voted early, which can't be changed.
That's the messed up
If you already
part.
voted, you already voted.
Yeah.
Randy Kaufman sent me this statement today announcing he's suspending his campaign, saying, "A personal legal matter has recently arisen, and I need to step out of the race to focus on personal affairs. I asked if he wanted to do an interview with me, and he said not at this time." The Maricopa County Recorder's Office says as of Tuesday night, Kaufman had not officially submitted a withdrawal. So even though he says his campaign is suspended, he's still officially in the race and could win. Charles says this incident may impact how many people in Arizona end up early voting.
I think this
That's
causes
how you
people
get
to go
pregnant,
maybe hold
right?
their ballots longer because they'll say, well, what about these other candidates? What if something
You
else should
halfway
pop
pull
up?
out.
When you halfway do it. Okay.
Now, if Kaufman ends up submitting that official withdrawal, then no matter how many votes he gets on the ballot, Kelly Butler, his competitor, would still win. As of now, it appears he's facing a misdemeanor charge, but if it were upgraded to a felony because children were nearby, then Charles says that would prevent him from taking office anyway. Guys, back to you.
Oh, okay. So here's the big problem with this one for me. So that he's still on the ballot, number one. You can't do anything about that. That's how election laws are. And I kind of understand that. It takes a whole big to-do about messing with people's votes. And people already voted, okay? But here's the thing. So it's whether it's a misdemeanor. All right, he's allowed to jerk off to the college students, but not the kids. Okay. So it's okay that he was going for a college position on the board to be around young women and men, wanking off right there on campus in front of them while he's running to them. And that's okay. He could still hold the office, but because it was near a school and children might have saw, that's if he went. Now I agree, it should be a bigger offense if there are kids around because kids are much more vulnerable, of course.
Yeah.
But shouldn't just because he's running for the college board, shouldn't the college board just say, like, if you win or not, we're kicking you the hell out for indecent exposure and doing that on campus? Like, what the hell? Like, he could actually hold office. Yeah.
I don't know who he is, honestly.
I don't know. And he actually is in Arizona. And he actually said he withdrew, but he stopped campaigning. But he did not withdraw his candidacy, which is a totally different thing. It's like a play on words. He's like playing around with it. Like, we'll just see what happens. Because if I get away with it, of course, I'm going to be wanking on the college. That's my plan. You know? Like, oh, come on.
It's like saying, hey, clearly that's not my baby. I only half pulled out.
Exactly. It's like, I got to show you these too because, like, thank you, Mocking. This was funny. This actually let me live with this because if I didn't get to laugh at this, like, I would have lost my mind because this is really messed up. But yeah, this was because stress made him do it. Like, that's the reason. Don't forget the free candy when you get that white van, right? See, out there. It's the college tour, people. Yep, that's Randy Kaufman. He's running on the college tour with free candy for everybody. And the white van for locking you up. Well, here we go. Yep, stress made him do it. He messed up because, when I get stressed, that's the first thing I do is I get into the front seat of my car and I start wanking off in front of everybody. Like, that's the way to go.
No,
right?
no. You got to drive. You got to drive to a school first. You got to drive to a preschool first, and then do it.
Yeah, because
whilst running for a political position.
Because getting arrested in the school zone with your pants around your ankles is stress-free. I mean, seriously.
Oh no, they're the hot girls. The hot girls are back.
Oh gosh. Who wants it?
Oh.
Like mocking, you don't just delete it. Go ahead and actually ban them from the channel, boo. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. That's what we do. As hot as they are, they gotta go. It's the competition.
Yeah.
What the hell? But thank you.
Mippet, is that your sock?
Yeah.
It's got 69 in it. It must be you.
Me? No, it's not me.
No, I said Mippet.
Mippet.
Yeah. It's Mippet.
Yep. But anyway, that was our ending one for the night. We got like 4 minutes. You guys got anything you want to add? Mm-hmm.
Well, I can say I'm definitely not stressed.
I'm not stressed either. My pants are on.
Yeah. I got mine earlier today, so I'm good.
My pants are on. My hands are visible to everybody, and I'm not running for office.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's going to keep me from running for office if that's what happens to you. Because this is not. You know what the sad part is? Like as I was reading it, it is not the first time I heard this. It's kind of common lately that people get under stress, and the first thing they do is go jack off in public. Did we not have that little old lady in England that got arrested for pulling her pants down in front of the pigeons because she got a little upset? Right. Yeah, and like a couple of
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I remember.
I remember that one too. And she said, she was stressed and she just needed to relieve herself. And
she needed to deal with her anxiety and stress. Like I do. Agree
I remember that one. Never mind.
Stress relieving. I'm an advocate of that for stress relief. I think you all should do it, all of you. And admit that you do it, and don't be lying about it in any of this, because we all do. And it is stress relieving. I get it. But out in public, how does that relieve stress? That's kind of what people do, like when you go a little on the other side. And I don't want to kink shame, but when you're looking for a little more adventure and like the guilt of the whole thing, and I might get caught. Like when you need a little more, that's not relieving stress. Yeah, but that's seeking adventure. Like.
That's when you go into the bushes and like a public park and do it. Not like I'm gonna just like drive up to the school and pretend that I didn't see it, and there happens to be a preschool right there as well. I'm gonna.
But he said he didn't realize
my
it
was.
I'm telling you.
So when he said he didn't realize he was in the parking lot of a preschool. Is that what?
No, he realized he was on the campus parking, but he didn't realize there was a school so close. And he's smart. Here's the thing. Here's a man from the party of law and order, family values, that realizes if you wank in a school zone, it's a much larger offense. It's a federal offense, and it's like a no holes barred you're going to get charged offense. If it's in a school zone. So there's no way he didn't know all that. He said it. All right. So nobody's going to tell me he was out there relieving stress. He was out there pushing the fucking limits of, the rules for thee and not for me bullshit that they do. That's what it looks like to me anyway. That's my opinion on it.
I will wholeheartedly say I have never done that, Charlie, and there is no evidence of me ever doing that.
What were you doing in the bushes? What is he saying? Wait, are you saying you don't like bushes? Oh gosh, another heartbroken. Here we go. You don't like bushes? Either?
You have one?
I never said I didn't like bushes.
Okay.
I do. Hang on a minute. Now we're just trying to incriminate me here.
Which I guess Charlie's tired of being blamed for everything, and he just thought he'd throw you under the bus. I don't know. So this Kaufman guy makes us want to change our telepathic message to the world to vote. You know what? Absolutely. Let me put that up there. Yes. I've been saying this. I said that on my other show that I was on today over at Operator Starsky on the shows. No vote, no voice. Like, come on, people, like, get with it. This kind of shit can't keep happening, okay? None of this, oh, they made a mistake, everybody does it bullshit. No, no, no. If you expect better and you ask them and tell them you want better, maybe, just maybe we'll get better. But as long as you keep accepting this bullshit, okay, this is what's going to keep happening. Okay, and we don't have any right to freaking complain about it when we don't do anything about it. So, hey, thank you for reminding us there, Mocking. Yeah, look, same page, dude. That's scary. That's scary, Bird. Okay, but yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, no vote, no voice. I'm telling you. In all of our countries, everybody's bitching everywhere. Like, oh, in England, they got trouble now, you know. Yeah.
Didn't their prime minister step down?
Yeah, shortest. Yeah, but you know what? They kind of wanted her to. She was a hot mess, Mrs. Cassandra. It's kind of a catch-22. Yeah, I know, Mocking. We're the same person. We just proved it, right? We got the same political. Like, no, we don't. But you know where they're going to go with that. But yeah, it's funny at this point, isn't it? It's actually quite humorous.
I mean, have you heard Mocking Media and Claire say the same thing at the same time?
Nope.
I'm not a conspiracy theory, but has anyone seen the curvature of the Earth?
Listen, I wish I was that talented. That bird is talented. Okay. And I'm just lucky that bird has anything to do with me with all the crap that people are throwing about us being the same. But we're not. We're not. Fortunately for Mocking and unfortunately for me, we're not the same. Okay, we're not the same account. But God, to have that kind of talent to be able to make those kind of messages that instantaneously would be awesome. But I'm just proud to actually support their creativity. And don't start with that TRO shit. You showed up here, Mocking, like I didn't come after you. Like, stop it.
And just so you all know, I'm not a flat earther.
And you're not a flat earther? Are you Mocking Media? No. Could you be Mocking
Media? Once again, have you heard us talk at the same time?
Well, at least we're on the same show at the same time. But I have a new theory. I don't think that Charlie is really playing like that. I think Charlie Welsh is Mocking Media. I'm going to throw it out. Yeah.
I mean, they do talk after each other.
And they do too. Sorry, Charlie. Yeah. Or it could be Aaron. I mean, Aaron's got a little bit of skill there too. You know, it could be.
They could be very quick with their hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Well, actually, I think Mocking's just Mocking, and I think they deserve all the credit for what they do. And I think people waste their time trying to mess with them. But anyway, that's all irrelevant. Yeah, well, except for now, I got to fight a TRO because I praised him. You know, I can't help it, Maggie. You want me to like not praise you? Then stop being so good at what you do. That's all I got to say. You don't want the accolades, then suck. That's all I can tell you. And since you don't, you're just gonna have to put up with it. Well, but anyway, yeah. Oh, nope, he's not a conspiracy person either, is he, Space Wolf? I have to say that record's pretty solid on reality anyway. You know, but we're gonna have to get that Bush question answered.
Yeah, we're all Mocking Media. That's what we're gonna have to say for now on.
We are, you know, they do say
we are Mocking Media.
Yeah, in a couple of chats that I go to, as soon as they see us, they say that we are all Mocking Media. But
I don't know, like when they do their voice, it's it's a female voice, so it could be any female. The female robot voice.
Now you sound like one of those tinfoil hat armchair detective people we're fighting against, Mrs. C.
I'm just messing around.
All you have to do is see that video they did mocking another video person where they matched it perfectly, only better. To know that like anything like is possible. They could be anybody, they could be a whole team, they could be whatever, but all I know is they're not me. I'm not that talented. Would I be proud if I was part of that team? Hell fucking yeah. You know, right, Shell? That's what you say in all the chats. Yep. autistic shield, and be careful. Watch your brains, people. She's on a zombie thing
It's
right
our
now.
programmers.
And if you have any freaking brains at all, she's coming for you. You know, I know. Exactly, Grace, right? I mean, wouldn't my content be like out of the world? You know, like yeah. I know.
Machinominous. Oh, I like that.
It's our programmer's voice. Yeah.
Oh no.
Machinominous is true, Aaron, isn't it? And I call them mocking media on purpose because, like, when it comes to snark, they rule. They
Mocking. Just please don't clip me.
No, Clipper. I insist. I insist.
No.
You know what? I insist. You know what? We need to do a Mrs. Cassandra or mock flicks.
No.
Okay,
No.
chat.
Mrs. Cassandra out of context.
No,
Do it.
No, she is so. It's going to be X-rated. He'll probably get it pulled off his channel because it's going to be like all eggplants and dick pics and God knows what. But anybody, do you want mocking media to do a mock flicks on Mrs. Cassandra? Like, just put a 1 in the chat. Just go ahead.
Oh no.
And be brave because I will protect you. I will. I will put.
Oh no, you're making the bird think. Look, the bird is thinking. Oh no.
Yeah. Yes, Grace. Right. I'm gonna put a 1 in there. I'm putting a 1 in there for me. Grace put a couple. I'm gonna put like this. Yes. Yes.
I love you though. But
Oh, Grace put a 69 in. And she
gotta
put
put
it
your
in
Hey,
phone
Grace,
number.
you owe us a phone number, boo. It doesn't have to be yours, but you can't do that. You can't do that here. That's teasing, Grace. We don't go like
no
that.
way.
We don't go.
Suck.
This is it. Hey, Maki, do you see this? They want you to do a mock flicks on Mrs. Cassandra.
I'm like so red right now.
I don't know. Do you think YouTube is ready for a porn mock flicks? I don't know. I can't picture anything else but. Like, I've been dealing with you for a year. I can't imagine.
Autistic shill, YouTube.
He's gonna make it and make. I'll play it next. Can you do it? I'll save a spot for it on the next. What the F? Whichever one you send it. No hurry. I know you're a busy bird, you know. But yeah, you send it to me and we'll put it up. We'll get my channel taken down instead of yours. How about that, Maki? Go ahead. Be all that you can be. I'm willing to take the risk. They can have the video just to play that live. Yep. Oh, thank you. You see, Mrs. C, he's protecting you. Only I will have it. You will have it. Okay. Of course, he's trusting me with it, and you know we all know how
Claire
I
will
am.
be the one throwing you under the bus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Claire is
and
fun. You know,
and the
Claire owns
tractor.
it. I did throw her under the bus with Dad. He's just helping.
And the tank.
Yeah. And the tank, and he's walking away after he throws the bomb. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Yeah. So, all right, send it to me, boo. That'd be great. No, I
wouldn't mind if he uploaded.
I wouldn't mind. Who doesn't want to be in a mocking media thing?
That's I wouldn't mind if they posted it.
They've gone for me a little. They've gone for me a little in some of their videos. Like I've been a party to some of these shenanigans.
Oh, when they cleared their throat. When they're doing that.
Yeah, it's like everybody's saying I'm mocking. So what does he do? He like goes, then he puts my voice in there like I'm him. Yeah, no, yeah, they all caught that mocking. Like it was funny though. It was just it's the snark of it. Like what I say all the time, the butt hurt need not reply. They say the same thing. If you don't have a sense of humor, you don't belong here. Like, don't show up, don't DM me, don't come anywhere near me, because if you have not got your sense of humor engaged, I don't want to hear from you. I really don't, because we're not causing harm to anybody. It's all fun. It is all what they say is parody, and that's supposed to be okay, right? You know? Exactly. Why the hell do you think your name is Mocking Media?
Yeah.
Making fun. Like, that's it. They're like, oh, wait, but you were making fun of him. And we're like, yes, and like your point is, like, I don't get it. Like, you know what?
Yeah, mocking, that was my favorite part.
There's no help for stupid. I'm sorry. There's no cure for it either. Like we can't help the helpless.
We got a new word from Aaron.
Muckery. What the? Can I have that, Aaron? Mocking, do you mind? You might have just saved my asses. Assets. I could change it to what the actual muckery instead, and then I won't get in trouble for saying a word anymore. What do you think? I don't know. That sounds good. It's true. Thank you, Mocking. Aaron, thank you. Okay, new show, people. I'm not changing anything but the F.
Yeah, there you go.
The F will be an M. That's what I'll just say from now on. Maybe it'll keep me cheaper anyway.
Oh, you'll still be paying.
I know I'm still going to be paying, but not when I say muckery, but when I say it the other way. I gladly pay you. And Grace, come up with a number. I'll add it. Right now we're doing the donations. By the way, members, listen up. There'll be a membership community post on who we're voting to give the money away this month. Okay, and everybody's involved with it. There were some extra donations given to us that made the number even nicer. And I want your opinion. So everybody get ready to contribute. I would like to get that out within the next few days for the end of the month. And I'm serious. And Grace, I will add whatever you say. How much do you want per
Grace,
F?
that was not actually
Somebody
mine.
say the F word for me. How much? Somebody ask her how much per
$69.
Per F? Oh shit. That's okay, Charlie. You can help vote on how much I should pay for every F, and that's your contribution. What do you think? You and Grace. $1? She says, Grace. What do you say, Charlie? Drink. I am drinking Space Wolf. I'm having my first cognac. I didn't finish it all the way yet, but it was 2 fingers.
How about $6.90?
So $1.69. Okay.
There you go.
Charlie, the cents doesn't keep you from sending me a phone number, dude.
Uh-oh. Don't do it,
Teresa. Phone number. That's a rule on the channel. You don't put 69 in the channel without a phone number. That's not cool. That is false advertisement. That is a tease. We don't do that here. It's the real deal. It doesn't have to be your number, but it better be a number. Because that just takes people places. The flavor of the month, as far as charters go, is breast cancer, but I honestly prefer to favor the less popular but equally important charity. Yeah, they are nice, but they're not a basis for charity. I get it. I got a few that are listed that are kind of cool. I actually go for ones that I see actual work being done for the month, and actual contributed. Aaron's got your digits. Well, I don't see him in the chat, Charlie. You still haven't qualified. I don't know. So $1.69 it is. So what is that? I owe them 3. Okay, 3. Okay, so it's 18, 27, 18.
Making the bear do math.
Oh God. So what is that? Like 550 rounded or whatever? 1-800-sex call. That'll do, Teresa. That was good. We should put some time into it. All right, on that we're actually a little behind. Like I thought we were out of here 15 minutes ago. I know you do.
Drop off.
I know you do, boo. So say your last words. I'll get you first. You got anything else to say?
Nope.
Thank you for being here. And we had fun.
Yep.
And I look forward to your mocking video. It's gonna be
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be great. It is. It's gonna be great. Right.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too.
All right, you have
good night,
a good
everybody.
One. All right, good night, Mrs. C. And
right.
All right, Wrecker, what would you like to tell the masses before we get the hell out of here? Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not mocking media, as far as we can understand. And clearly, I'm not clear.
No, I don't think so.
So.
We can
make
settle
that as you will.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, at least we settled that. We haven't settled the mocking Claire thing, but we settled the Claire Bear and MC Record thing. We are separate. Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay. Well, at least we settled something tonight. Anyway. Well.
But it's always a pleasure coming in here.
Well, thank you
for having me.
And if you did come in here, could you please clean up the maid left for the night? Okay, because I ain't about that show. I will say.
Sorry, I'll get the blood. I'll get them off and clean the blood up.
I can't help it, Wrecker. You walked right into it. It's like you just lobbed it over real nice and slow, and I just and you don't think the bear's gonna hit it back with a racket like a slam. I don't know, every time, but I can't help it. I'm just evil. It must be that evil magic thing. I don't know.
It's the evil vagina magic.
Is that what it is?
Is that what it is? It's the devil vagina magic. Claire has somehow managed to find whatever book that lady had,
Yeah,
and she's already read it.
I've already read it. How do you know I didn't write it and she read it?
That is a good point.
That is a good point. And on that, we're out of here. Everybody have a great one. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for having an excellent sense of humor. Don't forget to like, share, comment, do those YouTube-y things because I hate talking about it. Don't make me talk about it.
Yeah, but no, actually, hang on a minute. How do we follow how do we make sure that we see more stuff of you?
You go to subscribe, and here's the thing: you want those notifications, subscribe, and you will be able to. You will see it because YouTube actually sends out. Yeah.
There's something that they can hit as well.
They can ring that bell, and the bear likes. Yeah, that's one thing everybody knows. The bear likes a wrong bell. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I actually I advocate for ringing bells everywhere.
And what about supporting you? What's the best way to, really grasp how we support you and lift that up?
Well, here's what you can do. It's not really supporting me, but it is supporting the channel and the channel's goals. And one of the channel goals is to spread the wealth around, support other small creators and charities that are actually doing good with shit we all give a shit about on a level that it's not a lot, but at least it's something. And if you want to do that, your memberships by being either a channel member and or a Patreon member will do that. Okay. And with as a perk for that is in gratitude for that, we'll give you access to the Discord, the private Discord for the channel, which only creative collaborators, my YouTube mods, and the channel members are in. And we do have a lot of fun in there. I do try to make it interesting for everybody. You do get access to myself and the mods and a bunch of other people. It can be a little bit of fun. It is an enticement. Yes, we're trying to entice you because that Discord is never going to be public. So I'm sorry, it's not. And this is one of the ways you can get in there, and that's it. You're either a collaborator.
What are some of the things that we do in there? I'm sure there's stuff.
Well,
we do a lot of stuff
if you've met High Inquisitor, my partner in crime for political lately, which by the way we'll be together tomorrow if we're still speaking as brother and sister, because we did have goes at each other all day today. But I think we're going to be tomorrow at 1:00 Eastern Standard Time doing our political review because it's more than Trump tomorrow. But High Inquisitor is actually the game entertainment committee of he's the head entertainer in our Discord. We have a gaming room. We play games several times a week. We have the access to show videos. We have a book room. We have all kinds of things like that. If you're a creative collaborator and you share things with me, then I bought your ass if you've got a YouTube channel, and we promote you throughout the channel and also on YouTube. There are perks to it. I mean, it's not just a, one-sided kind of deal, because I do like to donate to the charities, and the more you guys help, the more we get it out there. But all the advertising money is going to them right now. So there you go. And on that, I'm not trying to make myself sound like a whole thing in a bag of chips, but I do this for fun, and I don't want to be kowtowed to it being professional or actually have to act like it's a business or anything like that. I did it as a hobby, and I intend to always do it as a hobby, and I intend to always it to be my voice, what I want to say, what I'm thinking, and the fun I'm having. And you're either with it or you're not, because that's the way it's going to be. I'm not going to change that. So when I got monetized, because you don't really, they wanted me to get monetized, or people went out of their way to get me monetized, I had to find a way to deal with that. That's how I dealt with it. So there it is. Because I've never really thought I would get monetized record ever. But anyway, again with the phrasing, Jen, I can't help it. I'm just like that. Just my favorite. Open mouth, insert foot. There goes. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Well,
on that, I'm out of here. So do what you will, people. I'll see you on the weekend. Or I've got political at 1:00 Eastern. I'll also be over at the shows again with Amy Hogan. We're going to be talking Chinese politics, which is a hot mess on Uncalled For. I believe that's at 6 p.m. So that's it. And thanks again, Wrecker, for joining me. Thank you, Mrs. Cassandra, for coming on board. Thank you, everybody, for playing in the chat. Thank you to my mods, all of you bot bashers and blue people out there that make it easier for me. I appreciate it. And all of you who came and contributed to the conversation and the jokes and having a little bit of fun I wish you all a good night, and I hope it continues for you tomorrow. On it, we're out of here, eh, Ray? Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Oh my God. Did you hear about the
No, but did you see that?
I'm not saying anything about the
Oh, yo, let's just call it what it is. Fuckery.
Oh my
Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate bitch, you know where to find this. You can fucking bite me.
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded,
not
icy.
saying anything
Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see.
No, but did you see that?
Playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, fuck it. Popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness.
Oh, yo, let's just call it what it is. Fuckery.
I just wanna be greatness.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate bitch, you can fucking bite me.
Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic.
No, but did you see that?
I'm not saying anything about the
Oh, yo, let's just call it what it is. Fuckery.